Back with another episode of Dragon Age. Today we're going to be going over some main missions. We're going to be sorting out the last few pieces of the puzzle with some companions, get some closure, and we'll see what happens from here. So let's where you two, buddy. Here you are.
The Temple of Mythal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'll make the world better.
The war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
I'll keep trying.
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor.
Oh.
You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
Wow. Everyone's getting their closures now, guys. This is going to be the last time we're going to be speaking to him on a conversational point. Dorian, got anything to say, mate?
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
What brought this on?
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
That elf, Abelas. He said the Imperium wasn't what destroyed the elves. My people would never accept that. It would reduce us to scavengers, destroy our legacy no matter how terrible. But we should accept it. Take our history down a peg. Confront the legacy hanging over us like a shroud. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You could do great things.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
There you go. Right. Let's go speak to Liliana. Yeah, I think we're just going to be talking to the companions mostly, guys. Liliana, you okay?
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
What would you do as divine?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
I'd support you.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned no one away from our doors. It was a refuge, a place of peace. I felt the Maker's presence and his love even when they told me he'd left us. This is the Chantry I know. The Chantry I wish the world to see.
The world needs that Chantry.
The world could certainly use the force for good you describe.
Yes, the Chantry should be a force for good instead of what it is. The Chantry dictated where it should have inspired. It spoke of judgment instead of acceptance. It should encourage the good in everyone, rather than rebuke us for our sins. No one should be turned away from our doors. No one is without worth. Whoever you are, whatever your mistakes, you are loved. Unconditionally, in your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame.
She definitely deserves to be divine. I really do support that. Everyone has a chance to redeem themselves. Everyone deserves a second chance. You're not going to get peace if you're just going to be divided all the time.
Inquisitor?
What do I call you now?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
A noble settlement.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
We'll talk later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Corypheus is able to perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real warden.
Very good thing.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
We'll talk later.
Nothing right now.
No. Oh,
Inquisitor?
sorry. Right. Let's go speak to the others and see what everyone else says. We got Cassandra to speak to. We got the Iron Bull to speak to. Let's see how everyone else is doing. Can't believe we're near the end, guys. Come so far in such a short time.
Will you be coming to the readings? After what happened,
Hey, Harding. Bull?
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
I'm ready, and thank you for your help.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Yeah, this isn't goodbye. Still got so many stories to tell. But yeah, this will be the last time we'll be speaking to the companions, and then we'll be moving forward to the final battle very, very soon. Just 2 more episodes, and we'll get to the last part, and then we'll be on to Trespasser.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
Painful admission for him.
An admission that did not come easy.
Of course it didn't. Because that's elfy elves thing. Being the sore losers of history. And never hear the end of it. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
You think Mavala was all lies?
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal.
Course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
But what if, even if it's true? I agree, it was
I'm
all
with
lies.
you. Everything in that temple was highly suspect.
Of course it was. You can't be Herald and think otherwise, yeah? I mean, that would just be daft. So, main takeaway, we got really weird power and we can throw it at Corypheus whatever. Fighting shite with shite. It's like poetry or something, I don't know. Get a bard on that. We should go slap hands in the tavern.
Damn right. Right. How about you, Cole? Let's see how you're doing. Hey, buddy.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
It's confusing.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
You did what you could.
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
It gnawed at me, hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing like the knot in his belly. But that is a hurt, and hurts can heal. I can heal. Forget.
Cole? Cole, are you...
You may still use that name, if you like. I am here to help you.
Whew. Whoa, what the hell happened to... What happened to the light? Right. What the hell happened here? Something went wrong here. What's going on? Right. Head down here, speak to Cassandra. Looks like they're spending a lot. Sir, here and Sir is definitely spending a lot of time together.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
If he returns, he'll face him.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
You aren't worried?
You don't seem concerned about that.
I'm terrified. Yet I have faith in you. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
I have plans.
Oh, I have plans of my own.
As you should. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
It definitely has, Cassandra. I'm sorry I keep saying it, but Cassandra is pretty much like the big sister of the Inquisitor. They have really formed that kind of bond, and I really do like it. Right, let's go. I don't know how I ended up on this roof. I don't think Blackwell's gonna like it.
Our mounts have never had better.
Let's head back inside and speak to Vivian. And then see what happens from here. Okay. Let's head through here. Right. I think this is the right way. Oh, yes. What are you doing on top of there? Get down.
It comes swiftly. This moment that will be spoken of for ages.
Damn right.
The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
I hope history is good to me.
Now that sounds more dangerous than anything I've done so far.
And there is the wit that reassures us. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You're a good friend.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Thank you. Right, before we do anything else, I want to bring Samson in, because we definitely need to sort him out. The final piece. We'll speak to Morgan in a minute. I want to bring Samson in for judgment, because he needs to go. Alright, it's in the Ava Wilds, I think. Make contact. Bring Samson to Skyhall for judgment.
All right.
Yeah, let Cullen sort that out personally. Right, let's go. And that's done. Let's go speak to Vivian, Varric, and then we'll go speak to Cullen, and then we'll end the video there, guys. Then we'll have 2 more videos to do then, because the next one's going to be a short one, but it's going to be very special. So, don't you worry about that. Varric?
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Tell me about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Okay.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
Okay. What did you do?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
Fair enough. How do you know Bianca?
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Okay, she's married, is she?
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas, surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Okay.
Alright, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
You've been together for how long?
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
So you're fine.
That's it for now.
You look good for your age.
Sure. I'll be here.
I know you will. Right, let's go speak to Vivian, because I keep forgetting about her. I gotta say, Vivian is the one I do not take anywhere. I'm really not looking forward to... Well, I think this is going to be the end of her anyway. I don't think she'll be around anymore after this. Vivian?
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? We should probably give some thought to the very likely possibility that Morrigan will use her new power against us.
Give me opinions.
What's our plan if she does?
Circle records have limited information on shapeshifting. There are mentions of counterspells that may prevent mages from transforming or from reverting to their true forms. I have my people researching these spells now. If they have ever been documented, I'll find them. The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done well. I will be proud to fight alongside you when the time comes.
Thank you. But you're not coming with me. Nah, she's never been anywhere with me. Maybe only once, but that was it. So let's go speak to Cullen now, and I think that'd be a good way to end the video, guys. God, I really can't believe how close to the end we are. What a journey it's been. And we're so close to complete it already for Veilguard. Right, let's drop down. Why do I keep freaking out for? I don't even take damage. Cullen, how you doing, buddy?
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
Cullen.
You're afraid?
Of course I am. Corypheus possessed that Grey Warden at Mythal. What more is he capable of? It's only a matter of time before he retaliates. We must draw strength wherever we can. When the time comes, you will be thrown into his path again. Andraste, preserve me. I must send you to him.
I have luck on. I have good luck, remember?
There's nothing to worry about. I have luck on my side, remember?
The coin.
That's less comforting than I'd hoped.
Aw.
Whatever happens, you will come back.
We're going to make sure we do. Yes, we will. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'll catch you on the next one.